Goals. It's a new year, and as much as we talk about credit, improving your credit, you have to make goals. Otherwise, why are you doing it? So, if your goal is a house, it's going to be a little bit more than just fixing your credit. You have to start paying attention to how you file your taxes. Otherwise, you got a big refund, but now you're living in a little house because you don't have the income to substantiate a bigger mortgage. And these houses are not cheaper. They're not getting any cheaper. Nothing's falling out because of this pandemic. The housing prices are going up and up. There's no such thing as a $180,000 house anymore. So know that. All right. Goals again. If your goal is to get a car, and you have two options. You can wait for your tax returns, put a big down payment, squander all that money at a buy here, pay here, and the car is going to break down before you can pay it off because the interest rate is so high that it's going to take you forever to pay it off, and it's not a great car in the first place. So, instead, take that money, fix your credit. Once you get your credit fixed, you don't have to go in there with a lump sum of money. You're able to, no money down, go to the bank, get a check, and when you come into that car dealer with that check, you have power to negotiate, roll in ad valorem, taxes, all that. And that same big down payment that you would have put down to drive off, you can put that onto the principal. Takes a big lump off the top, and now you will never be upside down on that car. Back to the home. If you know you want to buy a big house and you want a $500,000 house, you can't file $40,000 in taxes. You can't file $70,000 in taxes. And this is where that planning and this is where those goals and having those goals outlined come in. Because if you just say, I want a house right now today, what do you qualify for? I want a business, and you decide right now today, and you haven't gotten your credit to the point where you're able to fix it and leverage and use the bank's money, then all you have is, how much money can I spend today to start my business today and still maintain my bills and hope that I don't go broke trying to fund my business and pay for my life. And if the business falls apart, now your life is crumbling too. These are these goals. With these goals, you start to plan. With these plans, you take a step, big or small, you take a step every day. If you find yourself 2 weeks later, you have forgotten to take steps, reevaluate your goal. You may not be that serious about that one. It may be something smaller. It may be something before that you need to accomplish to get yourself in the right mind state. So I know for me personally, my goal was to not have to work for somebody. That's me. I've had jobs, they didn't work for me. I went on interviews, they didn't hire me. I had all the credentials, and I can't blame them. When it all boils down to it, these companies, they don't want to see me in their office every day. I'm 6 foot, 195. My face is not that happy the majority of the time. It hangs kind of. So I knew that a job wasn't going to be right for me. So I had a goal of being self-sufficient, entrepreneurial. And every day I took a step towards that. I'm not going to say that after I set that goal, I'd never had a job again. Of course I did. Because in the process of creating what I wanted out of life, it required me to have a job again. It required me to go out of town to work, take a course. It's June. Take a course. So it's not about being scared. And of course it's scary, but you can't be scared. And that is another saying that's, if it's not scary, then it's not worth your time. You're doing something safe. You're doing something that's, and safe things are good, but they give you safe results. Safe results aren't major. They aren't life-changing, you know. When I spent money on this credit repair course, it was scary. I was scared, but in my mind, I knew that people needed help. People needed this information. And I knew that through my past business experiences, I was going to be able to get this information out to people, and I wasn't going to stop until they started working with me and taking advantage of these services. So it's definitely an opportunity at all turns to, I'm going to pin the number here. Like I say, give us a call. If you at any point feel like you need to talk to me specifically and one of my agents aren't doing it for you, just ask them. If you just want to go straight to the website and you know you're ready to sign up, by all means, go to the link below. The link is in the bio. Give us a call. We are available to help. Tax time is coming up. You know, if you need help figuring out your goals, give us a call. You know, I give everybody at least 10 minutes. Tell me what you need, what you're thinking about doing. I give you the best advice I can, and then get you started on the road. You know, by all means, your goal, you know, for a lot of people, my goal for a long time was just to finish school. Get a house. Come to find out, when I bought my house out of school, I found out that school serves as work history. So if you're in school for 2 years and you get out and you have a down payment for a house, you don't have to have 2 years good of tax returns to be able to purchase that house. Your time in school serves as work history. And then at that point, all you need is the money for closing. So if you have a college student and their credit's up to par, and they have the relationships with the proper banks that give out the proper type of funding, you know, Navy Federal gives 101% financing on a home. I've had clients go to closing and come out of pocket $700 buying a $300,000+ house because their credit, they had planned, their goal came together, and they had the income in place to qualify for that mortgage. You know, it's definitely a lot of amazing things that happen out here. By all means, you know, I'll be here to facilitate. Jason, how are you? If anybody has any questions, I hadn't seen any. If anybody has any questions, you know, tap in, ask them, text them. We're available to talk at any point. All right. Again, goals. We know that we will need our credit repaired for whatever it is we decide to do. But beyond that, if you do get access to $40,000 of the bank's money, what's next? And then beyond that, who's going to help you structure the business, know if it's profitable? And then beyond that, who's going to help you scale the business? That's why we say stay alert. That alert is knowing what's next and preparing for it. Knowing what level you're at and knowing what's on the next level. And knowing whether or not you want it. The top floor isn't for everybody. Some people are scared of heights. Somebody's got to clean the floor of the top floor. And there's nothing against that. But it's your goals. If you had a goal that was something greater than mopping the floor, then plan. Take the steps. If your plan is for the top floor, then you don't stop till you get there. And every day you take a step. You know, it's almost cliche to say, but you're able to put yourself where you want to be. What you think about is what you get back. You know, I've been going for 2 years now. I've been in circles and offered opportunities that I didn't expect because I have been serious about this business, been able to help people, and that speaks to who you are. And that allows people to start to want to invite you, want to be a part of what you're doing. So, by all means, reach out. The number's here. Everything's below. Take that step. If your goal is just to make this call and see if it's real, do it today. Get your consultation done today. Figure out what your flat price is today. And then you can be planning for the next 2 or 3 weeks on what you want to do. By all means, talk to whoever, talk to all the different companies, talk to whoever. I know what I'm able to do. I know to what extent I help my clients. And there's not many companies that are doing what I'm doing and have that accounting aspect to it as well. Anybody, again, we're going to get off of here in just a minute. But any questions, comments, if you like what we're doing, definitely. How much? That flat price is based on your consultation. That consultation will outline what's good, bad, otherwise. And then based on those bad or negative items, you will be given one flat fee for your entire credit repair. And then with that flat fee, you can work out a payment plan and we're able to get going. What's going on, Eli? We got a lot of people calling me here today. Chris Strickland, Alert Group.
Hello?
Hello, Alert Group, Chris Strickland.
Oh, what's going on, Chris? I'm on Smart Credit, and it's telling me I needed to call member service or something to reset my thingy so I could see, because I bought the unlimited updates.
Let me
your numbers on there.
Right. They have me down as customer service. We're partnered with Smart Credit. Let me have Ray reach out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have Ray reach out to you, Arvin. Both of those, that's my sales manager and dispute manager. He'll get you straight, and we'll go ahead and get you processed so you can get started.
I'm already started already.
Okay.
I don't know if you still have my number saved, but I also have a few people that's trying to sign up also.
Okay. Definitely either forward their name and number to me. I'll get Arvin and the team to give them a call, or that's probably the best way. Just text me their name and number, and we'll go ahead and get going with them.
Okay.
All right, man. And I'll have Ray call you within the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. All right, boss man.
All right, brother. George, this is just us talking about credit. Appreciate that, Young Mafia. Eli, anybody want to go live? Anybody have a question? Thank you, man. What you got there? And like I say, I don't know if people know, but going live is a different type of animal. So I definitely appreciate people letting me know that it helps. Coming in, talking, whatever the case may be, we will be here and available to help you guys. You know, and more than anything, the responses are important. Oh, you just don't want to put on seatbelt, sit down. Huh? You think you don't think you can fly through the window at 2 miles an hour? Let me see if I missed any questions. George, I'm going 3 miles per hour in the neighborhood. I promise. All right, y'all, we're home. Everybody who tuned in, thanks. See you again tomorrow. Remember, make those goals, set them, give us a call. We'll be here.